This next bout of the evening takes place over 3 rounds in the Euro welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, representing SBG Tullamore and bringing into the cage a record of 2 wins and 2 defeats. Give it up for Montyvidus Vosylius!
Use this gospel for protection. It's a hard road to heaven. We call on your blessings. And the Father, we put our faith. Kingdom, the kingdom, our demons are trembling. Holy angels defending. And the Father, we put our faith.
Could he not be the greatest? Am I bad undercovers when undercovers had raided? My presence is happy belated. Fashionably late, I'm just glad that you made it. The best is yet to come, I'm just glad that you waited. They all say they real till it's time to embrace it. I seen them come and go, you only the latest. But who am I to judge? I'm crooked as Vegas.
Use this gospel for protection. It's a hard road to heaven. We call on your blessings. In the Father, we put our faith. Kingdom, the kingdom, our demons are trembling. Holy angels defending. In the Father, we put our faith.
A lot of damaged souls, I done damaged those. And in my arrogance, took a camera pose. Caught with a trunk of every man who knows. They sing a different tune when the slammer close. From the concrete grew a rose. They give you brave talk, I give you faith talk. Blindfolded on this road, watch my face walk.
And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, representing Team KF. He brings into the cage a record of 3 wins and 2 defeats. Please welcome Roman David!
Your lyrics just fit ya, and so hard that your hat can't fit ya. Either I'm with ya or against ya, format bent ya. Back through that means I fit ya, talking to the rap inventor. The game tight fit, that flame right, so my name's right. B-I-double-G-I-E, ice out, lights out, me and T the Leo. King, for some shit he know, see it's all about the cheddar, nobody do it better. Going back to Cali, strictly for the rap.
Roman David back for more. He had that absolute cracking fight against Conor McCarthy here the last time and came out the odd wrong end of a decision. No shame in that. Conor McCarthy's among the elite of amateur fighters in Ireland at the moment.
I think he helped Conor learn a lot about himself in that last fight. Roman has always been entertaining whenever I've seen him. Chris Fieldsdale and Julian Renault in the corner here to our left.
Kieran Davern and
Mr.
Ronan
Deegan.
Yeah. Montyvidus has had 4 fights, he's 2-2. Not one of those bouts has gone to a decision, so he brings it. A couple of submission victories to his name. A couple of submission defeats to his name. And he picked up that beautiful cut underneath his eye in the last bout here against Stephen Cunningham. Did lose by armbar, but the cut under his eye was a big one. The cuts team were salivating at it. They all wanted really good pictures of it, and
got a bit of work.
It was impressive. But David's in with an underhook here, and I was about to say has Vosylius against the fence, but Vosylius is he's a bit of a specimen, isn't he? He's after third and David here.
Strong man, but Roman has a solid overhook here on the lower forearm, reminiscent of a video of Sean Strickland and Orlando Sanchez in the Ruka gym. Do you remember seeing that?
Yeah.
When he just jerked on it and Strickland went mad at him.
Yeah. Good work there, good defensive work against the fence, Roman David. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've never watched the fight where Chris Fields is in the corner, his is the big boom and loud voice you can hear. The loudest corner man in mixed martial arts. Big lift by Vosylius.
He seems to have a good... he had good hand connection there underneath the legs. It was just making Roman think for an extra second or two about his ability to get back up to his feet, but he's back up now. He's fighting hard for this left hand underhook. He's going to try pivot here, but no, you're right, the size of this man's back, Paul.
Yeah,
there we go.
Roman David's in good shape himself, but Vosylius is quite a big welterweight. Working his way slowly almost to the back, but good recovery.
A brilliant recovery and counter. I wonder if that knee broke the guard there strong on David. Ooh.
A little cut under the eye of Vosylius again, I think.
Yes,
I think
correct.
this is the other eye though, possibly. I think it was his right eye where he had the big cut the last time out. Could be mistaken, but I think it was. David's starting to tee off a little bit here. Eats one between the legs, and that'll put a temporary stop to proceedings.
Jack Larkin reminding both corners, no cornering during the low blow, and feel like Roman was starting to get a bit of wind behind the sails there.
Good first round.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nice cut under the eye of Vosylius. As I said, I'm pretty sure it's the opposite eye to the one he had cut previously, but because it's under the eye, it's not really going to cause any kind of concern or stop a fight, you know. Gives the cuts team a chance to go to work.
Busy weekend for Kieran Davern. He was up in the 3 Arena last night.
Yeah.
Now up to Newry today.
Busy corner man. One of the best corner men I find. Very clear and concise with his instructions all the time.
And since we've last been here, the new head coach of Team Ireland.
Absolutely.
From an IMA perspective.
Yeah, just back from Serbia. Vosylius looking to time those counter strikes and drops to that takedown attempt and tries to drag David away from the fence. David has displayed some really good takedown defense. Is he going to reverse Vosylius here with this underhook? He is.
So, just from what we've seen in the first round and a quarter so far already, is that Roman has the ability to turn these situations and then get his own strikes off when they're out in the middle from each other.
Yeah.
And then it's just a relentless pressure from Vosylius again, and it seems like it's taken Roman just like that extra maybe 15, 20, 30 seconds to be able to hit the counter, and then Vosylius is able to break easier than Roman is in that situation.
Yeah.
The strikes have been crisp from Roman, and
that's any time window he gets to throw those hands, they're landing.
And it's now twice in a row that an accidental low blow has come off a good period for Roman. Here we go, reset in the centre of the cage.
Yeah, those little stoppages are just, they're taking the momentum out of the fight a little bit.
Solid 1-2 from Roman, set it up nicely with a level change feint, just dropping his knees a tiny bit.
He has lovely sharp hands, nice crisp shots. Great entry by Vosylius. Seeing good work, some good defensive work by David so far in these positions, and yet again, just
there we go. I think Vosylius is tiring just a wee bit because Roman was a bit quicker, a bit easier in reversing the grappling exchanges there. Yeah. These strikes are accumulating. Kieran Davern is urging his fighter forward here, but that right down the middle was...
Yeah, the little catch of the kick and the straight right hand in return, and the calf kick taking Vosylius momentarily off his stance. Sends one back of his own, and that was a big one. Ooh, right hand lands beautifully by David, and that, you're right, that was a very tired attempt.
Chris Field special on the way here.
I was about to say Vosylius has been submitted twice in his 2 defeats. Said are we about to see a third, but David elects to spin around and go into that guard.
I was hoping you were going to do a Danaher analogy there, but I'll give it for you if you like.
Go on.
Excellent use from Roman there of the concept that could be an armbar here though, so we'll wait. He seems okay.
He's got a bite on it for sure, and he's causing David some concern. David's going to shake his way out of it.
Yeah, he stayed very calm. We could see his face the whole way through that. Seemed pretty calm.
It's been a very impressive second round by Roman David, and we can see why. Big axe kick to the body.
That's a risky shot to throw now.
Someone went to do something similar last night at Bellator, I can't remember who, and I thought the same. I thought it's just not worth the squeeze of the risk. Yeah. Because if the fighter just moves the wrong way on the bottom and you catch them, you're in trouble.
So, what I meant to say from the front headlock, attacking the neck exposes the back. You can't defend both of the two things at the same time. So if you get a person to turtle and you're in a front headlock position, you're attacking like a front guillotine, an anaconda, a darce, you're leaving their hip open because they have to bring their hands up to their neck to defend it.
Yeah.
And he just nicely used that to step around towards the back, didn't get control of the hip or attack the back, and that's what resulted in the close guard sequence on the bottom. However, I'm not convinced that close guard bottom or open guard bottom, or top I should say, is a negative position in MMA, because you've just gone from attacking a choke to now being on top of the guy where you can punch him. Yeah. It'd be far worse to be the guy on the bottom in that situation, where you feel like you're constantly on the defensive now. Like
you're in a stable position to land shots and not be hit. I'm very impressed with Roman David, I have to say now this evening. And again, he had that big fight with Conor McCarthy, which we've mentioned. It opened a lot of people's eyes to his level, even though he's not the most experienced fighter. You know, that record this is only his 6th bout, but he's really showing he's got different levels to his game. And
maybe Roman has worn it before, but I feel that you need to go through a level of hazing within Chris Fields' MMA team. At one point you have to walk out to James Brown, at another point you have to wear purple dethroned shorts or purple shorts.
Needed to set that kick up a little better, gave Vosylius the chance to read it and step out of range. But tired shot there by Vosylius, wasn't it?
Yeah, we're gearing towards the finish here. The shot selection needs to just be crisp here, and he can't just run in for the finish. It's going to give Vosylius a chance to grapple. Keeping it at this range is going to lead to the finish. Even take a step, take the step back now to be able to try finish at range. Don't run into him at the cage.
Excellent work. He's varying the shots, hitting the body, attacking the lower legs. You know, he'll come up top now in a moment when he gets that space.
Let's go.
You can see the ease with which he just disengages now. It's a big difference from that first round, and goes to work to the body. Big right hand, and this is amazing work by Roman David. I'm blown away by how good he looks.
I think Deck's going to step in here. He's just watching it a wee bit intently.
Vosylius, I'd love to know how much weight he cuts to make this weight, because he's a big welterweight.
Yeah, but even the difference between the first and the third round now in terms of how Roman is turning or countering the grappling here.
Yeah. For performance sake, I mean, sometimes putting a lot of weight is not.
Then body shots are adding up too, Paul.
Again, that could be a big factor in why Vosylius is looking so tired, because they can suck the diesel right out of your engine, and Vosylius, everything he's throwing is a little more laboured now and a little easier for David to read. And truly a really good all-round performance by Roman David. Had to weather a bit of a storm early on in the bout, but timing and precision and accuracy and better technique has just shown and helped him last the pace a little bit better. Better economy of energy, and is coming on strong down this final straight. He's on the back of Vosylius, landing big shots. That finish could be on the way. Great pinch, great wrist control. Slides off, finds himself on his back. Vosylius just survives.
The timer has gone off our screen in front of us here, but there's the 10-second clapper.
What a performance. Roman David just looks better every single time we see him.
Fair play to both of the lads here. Vosylius really set a good pace early on. I feel that it was hard for him to be able to keep that up. Roman's work rate was good in countering it as well. Standard Chris Fields pick up into a double leg here in the cage. Oh no, he didn't drop him. It was just a pick up.
After 3 rounds, we go to your judges' scorecards for a decision. Your judges score this bout 29-28, 30-27, and 30-26 for your winner by unanimous decision, Roman David!